JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, Maitland maintains innocence, says lawyer. Prominent attorney at law Christopher Towson, who is representing Constable Noel Maitland, says his client is maintaining his innocence in the wake of being charged with murder in connection with the disappearance of social media influencer Donald Lee Donaldson. Towson argued that the evidence presented in a press conference by the Jamaica Constabulary Force this afternoon appears to be circumstantial in nature. I can confirm that my client has been charged with murder, as the press conference earlier on did indicate. Of course, the evidence that they're relying on is circumstantial, Towson said. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey made the announcement at a press conference earlier today. Towson argued that an arrest doesn't imply or affirm guilt. The fact that you're charged with something doesn't mean that you're guilty of it, Towson said. In an instance such as this, where they're relying purely on circumstantial evidence, it would appear, I have not yet seen the material they're relying on. I can only go from what the press conference has indicated. Maitland remains resolute in his position, and he wishes to have his day in court, which I hope will be very soon, Towson said. Maitland, who is assigned to the St. Andrew North Police Division, was arrested last Thursday by detectives from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch on Wednesday in relation to her disappearance. Donaldson, whose disappearance has drawn nationwide attention, was first reported missing to the police on Wednesday, July 13, 2022. She was believed to have gone to spend the night with Constable Maitland before she was reported missing. Man charged with assaulting Chinese businessman with broomstick. A 30-year-old man has been charged with assault, occasioning bodily harm, after he was accused of attacking a Chinese businessman at a supermarket he operates in Lioneltown, Clarendon. The accused has been identified as Kevin Gregory, a laborer from Ali District in Lioneltown in the parish. It is reported that both men had a disagreement, which reportedly turned into an argument. During the squabble, police said a broomstick was used to hit the Chinese man on the left side of his face, causing swelling and bruising. A report was made to the Lioneltown police. Gregory was later identified as the man's attacker. He was subsequently taken into police custody, where he was arrested and charged. A court date for the accused could not be ascertained. Houses firebombed amid gang shootout in Portmore. 3 houses were torched during a bitter battle between rival gangs in Gregory Park, Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday morning. It is understood that residents also reported heavy gunfire for a prolonged period as rival gangs traded bullets a few minutes after 3 a.m. Police have since confirmed that 2 wooden structures were razed along Cottage Drive. A concrete dwelling on Mitchell Drive was also firebombed. Investigations are ongoing. Policeman being sought over disappearance of money in robbery case. A detective constable is on investigation in connection with the disappearance of $800,000, which was evidence in a case of robbery before the Hanover Parish Court, law enforcement sources have disclosed. The robbery case ended with a guilty plea, but the constable, who was the investigating officer, failed to hand over the cash so that it could be returned to the victim of the robbery, sources claimed. Senior police officials in Hanover have confirmed that a report was made to the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau of the police force, which is leading the investigation. According to sources, the allegation came to the attention of the police top brass after the judge, who presided over the robbery case, wrote to them seeking their intervention to have the money produced in court. The constable is being sought by investigators for questioning. Government targets southwestern Jamaica for a new city. The government is targeting the southwestern section of the island for the development of a new city. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the disclosure while addressing the 8th staging of Black River Day in St. Elizabeth on Friday, July 29. We're looking at the southern end, and it appears to be that we're heading in the southwestern end. And I'm not saying anymore. I'm not saying where, but it seems that all the features coincide in this end of the island, Holness said. He noted that the area being looked at for the new city features natural resources that are ripe for development, and the people have the right type of energy, character, and dignity about them to be a part of this future project. So in planning for the next 60 years, we have some big plans for this area that will improve urban planning, infrastructure, and that will make your area a place of choice to live, work, raise families, and retire in paradise, he added. The Prime Minister said that the coastal town has potential for even further growth, citing the need for physical infrastructure development and better planning. Almost all of our towns have outgrown their original infrastructure and planning, so in our 60th year of independence, we have to spend time to figure out how we're going to plan out, set up, grow, expand, and make them livable, workable, and enjoyable, wholeness said. This is a very good start, in that it gets people to take pride in their town, and when I see everybody gathered here like this, it shows a renewal of interest, he noted. Black River Day was a joint initiative of the Black River Chamber of Commerce and the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission. The day and night event featured a health and wellness fair, kiddies village, float parade, marching bands, street dance, and ended with a stage show. One more COVID-19 death, 73 new cases reported. Jamaica on Monday reported 73 new cases of COVID-19 and one more virus-related death, bringing the total confirmed cases to 146,541 and the death toll to 3,195. Of the newly reported cases, there were 41 females and 32 males, with ages ranging from 11 months to 108 years. The latest fatality is a 94-year-old female from St. Catherine who died in April 2022. The new cases were recorded in St. James 16, Kingston and St. Andrew 34, St. Anne 2, Westmoreland 1, Clarendon 7, Hanover 1, St. Catherine 6, and Manchester 3. St. Thomas, Portland, St. Elizabeth, and St. Mary recorded no new cases. According to the latest statistics on the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the country also recorded 42 recoveries for a total of 93,941. The positivity rate for the latest round of testing now stands at 22.7%. Currently, 102 people are hospitalized, with 7 being critically ill. In sports news, good opening day for Jamaica on the track at Commonwealth Games. Jamaica had a good first day of track and field, which started at Alexandra Stadium at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, as almost all those who participated advanced from their respective events. Olympic champion Hansa Parchment, who is seeking redemption after his forced withdrawal from the finals of the 110-meter hurdles at last month's World Athletics Championships, was one of 3 Jamaicans through to the finals after Tuesday's qualifying. Parchment won his first round heat in 13.33 seconds, but his teammate Rashid Broadbell was the quickest in the qualifications after running a season best 13.16. World Championships semi-finalist Orlando Bennett at 13.40 seconds, who was second to Parchment, also advanced. Fresh from her bronze medal at the World Athletics Championships in Eugene, Oregon last month, Elaine Thompson-Herro won her 100 meters heat in 10.99 seconds in the morning session, as Natalia White was also a winner in 11.31 seconds, and Ramona Burrell placed second in her heat as they all advanced to the semi-finals set for Wednesday. Just 2 of the 3 Jamaican men advanced past the first run of the 100 meters. Conroy Jones won his first run heat in 10.28, and Kemar Bailey Cole was second in his, running 10.15. Nigel Ellis failed to make progress, however, finishing third in his heat in 10.41 seconds. Natoya Gould, who won the bronze in the previous Commonwealth Games, also made progress in the women's 800 meters after winning her first run heat in 1 minute 58.39 seconds. World Championship finalist Jahiel Hyde was the fastest qualifier for the men's 100 meters hurdles finals with 49.60 seconds, getting to the line just ahead of Kyron McMasters of the British Virgin Islands. Defending champion Daniel Thomas Todd needed just 1 throw to qualify for Wednesday's final of the women's shot put with a heave of 18.42 meters. Lloyd Dricka Cameron, who competed at last year's Olympic Games and the World Championships last month, also advanced to the medal round with a mark of 16.61 meters. Travis Michael, silver medalist in the last Games, led the men's discus throw qualifying after throwing 64.90 meters, and will be joined in Thursday's final by Roger Stoner, who qualified with 58.35 meters. Sean D. Thompson is into Friday's men's long jump finals after a mark of 7.85 meters in Tuesday's preliminaries. In netball, Sunshine Girls beat Scotland for win number 4 at CWG. Jamaica's Sunshine Girls made it 4 wins from 4 starts at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham after beating Scotland 78-34 in their netball Pool A game at the NEC Arena on Tuesday. With 1 game to go in the first round against Australia, the Jamaicans are assured of advancing to the next round. Team captain Janelle Fowler who only played the final quarter in the big 103-24 win over Barbados on Monday, was restored to the starting lineup and led the scoring with 37 goals from 37 attempts in just 3 quarters. Shimonia Nelson, who only played the second half, scored 33 goals from 35 attempts. Shanice Beckford scored 5 goals from 6 tries, and Rebecca Robinson scored 3 from 6. Beth Goodwin led Scotland with 18 goals from 19 tries, and Emma Barry scored 12 from 17. Jamaica led 25-8 after the first quarter, and were up 40-20 at halftime and 61-25 after 3 quarters. In cricket, West Indies lose third T20 match to India. West Indies went down by 7 wickets to India in their third T20 in St. Kitts on Tuesday. Centre bat, the Windies made 164 for 5 off their allotted 20 overs, with Kyle Myers top scoring with 73. In reply, the Indians got to their target in 19 overs. In JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.